Hey Capricorn, what's up? Welcome to your February reading. I hope you guys are all doing very, very well. We're going to be seeing what messages want to come through for you guys for the month of February 2025. Get you guys some insight, guidance, see what you can expect, get some vibe checks, see what the energy is looking like for Capricorn placements. Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. If this reading is helpful or insightful, please let me know by leaving a like, comment, and subscribe. If you'd like to book a private reading with me, the info is in the description box down below. Let's get into your reading, Capricorn. Let's see what is going on for you. We have Nelly's the Alchemist as your first card out. And we got the Sage, and we got Lost Gunna. Interesting. Unity's at the bottom in case you wanted to know. Just feel like something new is being born, or there's like some sort of coming together. There is... Excuse me, I'm getting congested. I was outside earlier, and it was cold, like freaking minus a million degrees out there. So I have the hat on. And I was like, oh, it's a vibe, it's cute. So I keep it on, but yeah, I'm a little congested because of that. This is about, I feel like things are gonna shake up for you. And the reason why I'm saying that is because, like, Lost Gunna can represent feeling a bit stale, stuck, bored, low energy, low motivation, kind of just complacent. You know, things have gotten a little repetitive, same old, and it's like, you know, you have the ability to change it. You know, you have what it takes to manifest new opportunities. You are a master manifester here. Nelly's the Alchemist. You are able to really call things in and get things rolling and get whatever you want to show up in your reality quite quickly. You guys can manifest things very fast. And so you're like looking at your current surroundings, and things are kind of not the best, not the greatest, not the worst, but like could be better, right? But it comes down to, what are you gonna do? So Nelly's the Alchemist and the Sage. This is now combining like your smart, your intuition, your wisdom, your experience, and maybe this is also about you reaching out to like your elders or a mentor or somebody who inspires you. This could be a teacher of some sort. This could be somebody who has achieved the goals that you wish to achieve. This is about you connecting with those energies, those people, researching, doing, I'm hearing meet and greets, like mingling with people, networking. Feel like doors are opening up for you if you take the chance. It comes down to you. Are you going to just sit on this mushroom and twiddle your thumbs and just kind of pass these opportunities that are coming up? Or are you going to jump off this mushroom and get going and take action and come together and co-create with the divine? Because I feel like universe is giving you chances or giving you opportunities, or like the door is there for you to walk through, but you're not walking through it. So what you gonna do? Unity, She of the Couch, Laws of Shadows. I mean, it's really showing that something new can be born, but you have to be willing to step out of the darkness. It's like you've been in the darkness incubating for too long. It's time to sprout. It's time to find the light. Okay? It's time. It's go time. It's time. She of the Couch is kind of like similar to the Empress, representing growth, representing birthing something new, creation and expansion. This is about divine feminine energy too. Maybe there's something about you healing your womb. Maybe you're a mother or you're a parent, or this is about you reconnecting to the things that actually bring value to your life, the things that are positive influences, and how the more you put your energy towards that, the more your life starts to just expand and blossom. So yeah, I just see here you have what it takes to make the desired changes and to have the desired outcome. Like, it's literally there. February is a month where you're reconnecting to that. You're learning a lot more. Nelly's the Alchemist and the Sage. I feel like there's someone coming into your life this month who is going to assist you, who is going to help you grow and evolve and do amazing things. I feel that there might be someone that you're calling in maybe you've already met this person recently, or you had a recent encounter with a person. Maybe they're older than you. They may be very old. I don't know. This could be representing somebody who, well, maybe they're an old soul. Maybe it's not that they're actually physically old, but they're an old soul. It seems like you're going to be dealing with somebody who opens a door for you, like figuratively speaking. Maybe even if they're opening the door for you romantically too. Okay, but I feel like there is some sort of opening happening, and you've manifested this. It was a long time coming. Maybe you had opportunities in the past, but you just never took it up. But this is your chance to try it out and see what happens. And you're going to learn from this and grow from this. And it's going to spice up life. This is going to spice up your life. So get ready. Life is about to get spicy. It's about to get interesting. All right, let's see here. All right, show me clearly. By the way, your number is 27, 19, and what is that? 39. I thought it was 59 for a second. 39. But maybe 59 is important for somebody. You're 59 years old. Anyways, let's get into your reading. Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus placements. I'm sorry I didn't get to your reading yesterday. Things happen. Life be lifing. It is what it is. Divine timing at play, y'all. Let's see. What's going on for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for the month of February 2025? What do y'all need to know? I think this deck is ready. It does not want to shuffle anymore. What's going on for Capricorn through the month of February? We have the World is your first card out. Cycle's closing. Doors are closing. I do sense there's a lot of protection around you, energetically speaking. You're also needing to reserve your energy and take care of yourself and well-being. Seven of Swords flew out. It's the Six of Cups. We do have some matters of the past being brought up with the Moon. Bottom of the deck, we have the Knight of Pentacles. We'll take a peek at that in a little while. Why not? Okay, why not? Knight of Pentacles, Two of Swords, 10 of Wands, 7 of Pentacles. All right, what's going on here? Let me try and translate for a second before I start speaking. Let me make this make sense. I feel like February is a month where you finally are processing certain events from your past that took place that left an imprint on you or left a big mark on you. Six of Cups and the Seven of Swords. I don't know why I'm picking, and this is such a weird, because normally look at the Six of Cups, they're having fun, they're being playful, but there's we look at the Seven of Swords, and the Seven of Swords in this deck talk about these mermaids that stumble across these swords, and they're trying to understand what they were used for, what was their purpose, and what do they do with this? Do they leave it there? Do we take them with them? They're trying to understand the past and trying to figure out what happened and why these were even created. Why were these swords even a thing? Who would do such a thing? Who would fight? Who would go to war? This is you trying to make sense of something from your past that occurred, whether this was recent past or whether this was your upbringing or childhood or something way long time ago. This is you trying to make sense of something. And I feel here, well, you're going to be getting answers. And now this might be around the full moon in Leo. Full moon in Leo will be on the 12th of February. So that's coming up. It's just around the corner. Intuition is on point. Intuition is guiding you. But I feel like you could even be expressing something. Or there's a huge release of energy. At least you're finding a healthy outlet to transmute, to transform, whatever. I'm not really seeing it, but if there is any pains or actually, yes, 10 of Wands, maybe there's some baggage, maybe there's some burdens, maybe there's a little bit of weight that you've carried with you throughout your life. This is a chance for you to transmute this and turn it into something else. For some it's music, for some it's singing or creating or art, but she's literally singing. You see the musical cymbals, whatever they're called. I'm not a musician, okay? I do play music though. I know y'all don't know that. I do play music. I do love singing, things like that, but I don't create music. I don't know what the fuck these symbols are. Musical symbols. They have a specific name. I don't know. But yeah, it's there's even nostalgic songs that are coming up, or songs you're being drawn to listen to again, and maybe you haven't listened to it in certain albums, certain artists you haven't listened to for a very long time, but when you do, it brings you back to these moments or memories or these times of your past. It's activating something, and that's also what La Scala is. It's exploring what is already there. there's already so much at your fingertips, and you may think that you've explored it all, you flipped over every rock, but you haven't. And sometimes you need to re-explore and revisit, and you're going to discover something new. That's another way, the interpretation of this card. So that makes sense now, tying in with these tarot cards. I'm like, okay, so like there's something you're rediscovering or you're reconnecting with, or you're starting to kind of put the puzzle pieces together. You're starting to connect the dots. With the help of the divine and with the help of other people too. The World and the Seven of Swords. You do need to protect yourself in some sort of way, energetically speaking, financially speaking. There is there is something you're having to keep yourself clean from, or like a boundaries needed. I'm really drawn to, in the world, there's like this layer, it's kind of like the ozone layer protection. It's like you're needing to protect yourself, or if there has been any like damage that has been done. This is about restoring that and restoring your health, restoring your well-being, restoring something that was broken, maybe a physical tangible item. Maybe it's your car, maybe it's your home, maybe it's a door, I don't fucking know, but there's like something that is in the process. Maybe it's a credit score, like you're in the process of restoring the balance, or wow, not me, like my finger goes to the button of this top. I'm just like fidgeting with it. I just noticed that. Maybe it's a button, a loose button, you're having to like sew it together or some shit. Oh my god. You are uncovering some things from your past that you were protected from. If you experienced any rejection or something that didn't work out, you're now finding out what you have been protected from, and that if you had followed through or continued on that path, the damage that would have happened, or the pain that you would have went through, or the loss you would have went through, or suffering, like that was unnecessary. So I feel like you dodged a bullet. I do feel like Spirit was looking out for you. And even with Nelly's Alchemist, this does talk about co-creating with the divine. There's only so much that you can do, so much that's within your control. The other half is the divine and the timing and the aligning of everything that falls into place. And this is where your energy and everything else that's connected comes together. And so it does feel like everything happened the way it needed to, the way it should be, the way, and even if you disagree with that, that's okay. But I'm seeing that like you've been protected all along, the universe, the divine, higher power, whatever you pray to, God, spirit, source, it's been looking out for you this entire time, and will continue to for the rest of your life. And I'm not really seeing anything else about these 4 cards. So let's talk about the cards at the bottom. Knight of Pentacles, 2 of Swords, 10 of Wands, and the 7 of Pentacles. Well, you've been training, you've been prepping, you've been building, you've been growing, you've been exercising your strength here. Especially with this and the 10 of Wands. Sorry, my hand is itchy. You and this 2 of Swords in this deck, they are training, they are preparing, they're helping each other grow and testing each other of where are their weak spots, where are their weak points, and what can they do to strengthen and get better at, well, you know, whatever. 2 of Swords can also represent choices and decisions and clashing of energies, and, you know, so anyways, Knight of, why is my pinky is itchy all of a sudden? What's the superstition with that? I know there's like superstition like itchy palms, money coming in, money coming out, but what about an itchy pinky? A pinky promise? Itching to make a promise? I don't know. I'm just making shit up at this point. Knight of Pentacles though, like there's been slow, steady progress. Whatever path you're on, whatever journey you're on, it's been, well, I guess with Lost Gunna, like this has been a slow unfolding of events, and this has required a lot of patience, and perhaps at times you've kind of been fighting the current, or you've been anxiously waiting. Like the 7 of Pentacles, they're literally is a couple, they're anticipating a pregnancy, they're anticipating giving birth, starting parenthood. Like there's been something that has been growing for quite some time, months, for at least a couple months, but some of you it's been like 9 months, or some of y'all it's been longer than that. But it's like you've been anxiously anticipating, waiting, and it's just been like the slow drip. It's been like the slow unfolding. It's been a slow burn. Like when you're watching a TV show and they only release one episode a week. It's like, oh my god, like I just want to know what happens next. Literally Severance. I don't know if anybody have watched that show. Oh my god, it's so bad. It's driving me crazy though. It's driving me crazy waiting every single week, but it's worth it. That's the thing though. As this story is unfolding, whatever the story is, it's gonna be worth the wait. It's a very interesting storyline that's playing out for you, and give it a little bit of time. I know you've been giving it time, but please give it some more, and just continue to go back and explore where you're at, retrace your steps, search a little bit deeper, look at things from a different angle, you know, as you're waiting for the next episode, right? Go back and rewatch the previous ones to see what you missed, literally, and you will notice things that you didn't notice the first time, and when you watch it a second time, third time, or more and more, you're going to notice and pick up on even the smallest little details that you didn't notice were there in the first place. So go back and retrace your steps, and I promise you're going to see and you're going to pick up on the little clues, the little Easter eggs the universe has been slowly showing you and guiding you and hinting, foreshadowing even, right? So go back and look back at what has occurred during this process. And you're going to get your answers, especially as we approach Pisces season, right? This is Pisces energy, the moon. Pisces season begins at the end of February. Or like, let me look at, because I know it's like a week after Valentine's. So, you know, 20th, 21st, 22nd, I don't know. Somewhere around then the sun will move into Pisces. I do feel like, well, Pisces season is going to uncover a lot of these mysteries and these questions and these wonders and mysteries, and you're going to be getting to the bottom of this. But I also am seeing with this Two of Swords and the Ten of Wands, you have had some struggle letting something go. You've been persistent, you've been clinging on, you've been kind of stubborn in ways, a little bit, especially with that Knight of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles can be very like set and focused and a little stubborn. But, okay. So, yeah, I mean, you about to uncover some things that you didn't quite see were there at the beginning, but now it's making more sense. Or in the near future, it's going to make, oh my god, it's going to make more sense. Cycles are definitely closing. Completion of a cycle. I'm seeing even celebration, right? The world does talk about good endings and good news, and like you've made it, or you've secured your spot, or universe has kind of congratulated you, you're moving on to the next level. There is this ascension process you're going through, which is lovely. So let's look into the world using the vice versa tarot. Talk about the world for Capricorn. Why is the world here? For Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Oh, looky here. Ten of Wands been right out. You're almost there. Let me move my mouse. It's in the way. You're almost there. You're so close. And you've kept it together. You've held your ground. Look at how nice and neat these Ten of Wands are in your hands. Like, you've been carrying your weight, and you've been carrying it very well. You've been weightlifting. You've been training. All right, building up that strength, okay? Yeah, you carry this weight well, but you don't have much longer to go. You're so close to the finish line. Talking about the world. I'm really drawn to the clouds in this card, and I heard the clouds are breaking up. The clouds are breaking up. Clouds are breaking up. So then the sun will start to shine through it. Oh my god, my hair just got caught. Talking about the world for, I was gonna say Aquarius. Are you doing Aquarius? Got Aquarius placements? Because I heard Aquarius. We are in Aquarius season, but Two of Wands. Look at the change from the 10 to the 2. 10 to the 2. 4 of Cups. With the Nine of Swords reversed at the bottom, I'm hearing the ship has sailed. The ship has sailed. It's time to move on. It's time to go. It's time to make some necessary moves. Some of you may actually be talking about physical moves, travel, selling a place, selling your home, selling a car. Maybe you're buying a new car. That it's time to explore what else the world has to offer. And it's important that you go in with the least amount of baggage, because your hands are quite full right now, and you can't go in with all this baggage. No baggage claim, no. Like, you know, you go to the airport, you go to check in your bags, and there's like the weight limit. It's like, yeah, this exceeds the weight limit. This boat is coming towards you. You're about to board the ship, but you can't take all that with you. They're not gonna let you on, or you're gonna have to pay a charge. You're gonna have to pay a fee. And it's like, is it worth it? Probably in this case, 10 of Wands, probably not. I think this served its purpose for you, Capricorn. Okay. 9 of Swords reversed at the bottom, which is good, showing that you are seeing your way out, showing that you're able to see clearly, and you're no longer, I mean, like, are there still some fears? Sure, but it's not keeping you stuck, or you're now finding the strength and bravery to face something, which is really good. We have then the 4 of Wands and Justice, leaning on friends, leaning on family, leaning on lovers for support and for help. Maybe you're needing to go seek some sort of professional help, or even taking things to court. So, excuse me. Excuse me, I'm so sorry. Some of you, as I'm looking at this 4 of Cups, you made a decision to not board this ship. Maybe you had an opportunity to hop back on a ship from your past, and you decided, no, I'm not a fan. I get seasick. This is not my jam. I don't like to be out there in the water, in the ocean, away from land. And you guys are earth signs, so you're like, I'm not interested. I'm actually okay. I don't want to board this ship. I'm good. Right? But you're making up your mind. You're making a choice. You're making a very important decision. So that's lovely. 7 of Swords. I have the 7 of Swords for Capricorn. Why is the 7 of Swords here for Capricorn? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus placement. 7 of Swords for Capricorn. 8 of Cups, Ace of Cups tried falling out, but we're going to keep this. 8 of Cups. We have the Star reversed and the 5 of Wands. We also have the 5 of Swords at the bottom. Wow, 5-5 showing up. Crazy. Very intense stuff. So this 7 of Swords, like I said, this is bringing up things from your past, beaten down and destroyed. There's no turning back. There's no straightening out these cups, these dents. You can't take a suction cup and pull it back out. It's still not going to be the same, and it's not worth it, if anything. All right, so these are the things that you left. These are the things that are behind you. And as you're moving forwards, you have yet to confront some of these things that you're trying to just like sweep under the rug, or try and just ignore or suppress or avoid or whatever, right? Yeah, it's like this. You're trying to move forwards, but as you're moving forwards, you're still being confronted with these issues, situations, memories, emotions. Even if you're trying to distract yourself, it still comes up in many different ways, shapes, places, people. There's no way around it. You try to go around it, nope. Try to go under it, nope. Try to go over it, nope. You got to go through it. You got to go through it, and you're kind of resisting at this point. This is Aquarius energy, by the way. So Aquarius season is illuminating things within you that require healing and delicacies. What I'm feeling with this rose in the corner, right? Roses can represent love and romance, but roses also carry thorns, and thorns can be very fucking painful and nasty, right? So you gotta handle with care. Obviously, Valentine's Day coming up around the corner too. Something coming up about that, maybe. But it's like it looks like you're trying to protect yourself here, right? We look at this 5 of Wands, they got their armor on, they got their helmets on, And it's like you're trying to protect yourself, or your ego is trying to stay protected. Your ego's trying to protect you. Oh, no, la, 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 la. Close your eyes, tune it out, ignore, like, avoid, pretend it never happened, right? Because your ego. Five of Swords at the bottom. Five of Pentacles, 555. Maybe you're seeing that synchronicity. And also the Fool. In order for you to truly step forward with a blank canvas, there are some things you're going to have to confront. This Five of Pentacles is the backside, by the way. So normally in the Five of Pentacles, they're like, oh, they're out in the cold, they're frozen, like they're stuck. But in this version, on the backside, the reverse version, he's already inside, which shows like you're already... how do I want to put this? I feel like you're, in a way, you're at the destination you had wanted, but right now it's clouded because there's still things that are eating away at you. Or you look at how he's just like, he's holding his head, he's kind of feeling regret, feeling like he made a mistake, or he's second guessing a choice he made, or he's just over analyzing, overthinking, feeling haunted. Even look at this Eight of Swords underneath the Fool. There's things you're feeling tied to, Capricorn, that you have to confront. Literally, look at how this eagle is flying in towards this woman. Or maybe it's a man with long hair, right? Men with long hair. I see you. Maybe you got long hair. I love that. I honestly really do. But yeah, it's like there's and this is the Five of Swords. There's some things you feel guilty about. And if it ain't you, it's someone that's connected to you. But I'm going to read it like there's things that you feel guilty about, or there's things you know you could have done a bit better, a bit differently, or, you know, or you're being reminded of a time where you were beaten down or humiliated or disrespected or treated like crap. And you were like, why did I tolerate that? What the hell is going on in my brain? Like, oh my God, right? So anyways, there's all these things coming at you. Right now, Mars has been retrograding in Cancer. Cancer is your opposite. So maybe that's kind of bringing that kind of frustrated power, even like times where you felt powerless, or where you felt like you had your power taken away from you. You felt like you had no control, no say. Anyways, these are all these different things coming up. Now, Six of Cups. Why is the Six of Cups here? I'm hearing you can rewrite the past in a way. Like, does that make sense? Like, rewriting your past so that you don't repeat it. You can rewrite the story. Maybe this is representing you healing your younger self, your inner child. Try the Six of Cups. Try the Six of Cups. Oops, Seven of Pentacles trying to fall out. Try the Six of Cups. We have the Ace of Cups sideways, or not sideways, backside. We also have the Queen of Cups. Alright, and give me one more for the Six of Cups. Thank you. Nine of Pentacles. Here we got the Five of Pentacles again at the bottom. Oh my God, my eyes have been bothering me lately. My sinus has been acting up. My eyes feel like watery right now. Okay, so clarifying the Six of Cups. This has to do with, you. Nine of Pentacles. This literally has to do with you, the actions you took, who you are today, how these choices and decisions and relationships had a huge influence on how you are, who you are this very moment. And I would say here, even with this Ace of Cups being the reverse, or like the backside, this is about you confronting the emotions that you put on the back burner, or things that you were suppressing or ignoring, or like emotions, feelings that would only come up at like nighttime, like when you're going to sleep, when you're feeling the most vulnerable, right? We look at this Ace of Cups, her ass is out, like she's got to be feeling vulnerable and exposed. Also notice that we have this person on a horse. Maybe it's representing a Knight of Cups. Maybe this is bringing up old lovers or even current lovers, but this is a Six of Cups, so this is talking about the past. So history, people you have history with, or people that seen a side of you that others don't really witness very often. I just feel here There's a lot of deep emotions being brought up, you're being reminded of, and you haven't forgotten. You have not forgotten. It has strengthened you. It has built you up to the person you are today and who you're going to continue to grow and evolve and become. So that's great. I see you leveling up. I see you ascending. I see, like, making peace. You're making your past self proud. 5 of Pentacles, 9 of Wands, and the Hanged Man backside. Pisces, again. Pisces has been showing up a lot in your reading. See, so I do get this vibe you have been resisting looking at things from another perspective, or at least asking for assistance, help from other people, or like leaning on trusted ones, friends, for support or a different perspective. Like, I feel here that Nine of Wands is showing that you've been kind of stubborn and frustrated, or you felt you felt powerless, or you felt like you couldn't change the circumstance, or oh my god, my eyes are like burning right now. I don't know what's going on. I know the air quality today was terrible. Oh my god, it's just like my eyes are screaming. This might be my contacts. I don't know if I'm gonna. Anyways, again, I just see you're trying to be strong and defend and protect yourself. But there's some things you gotta work through. We all got shit to work through. Alright, tell me about the moon. Tell me about the moon for Capricorn. Why is the moon here? For Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus placements. For the moon for Capricorn. 4 of Wands, 2 of Cups, and the 9 of Wands. With the 8 of Swords at the bottom, right? 8 of Swords backside. Remember, there's like things coming towards you you're going to have to face and confront and deal with head on. There are people that you may, like, you crave deeper connections with. You crave intimacy with. You crave connection to. But there's this part of you that is untrusting, or you're uncertain of whether or not the feelings are reciprocated or mutual. I mean, look at this. 2 of Cups and the 4 of Wands. This is a beautiful partnership. This is somebody who's very harmonious. They understand you. They like you. They feel connected to you. They feel safe. You're able to enjoy each other's company. You complement each other well. That 9 of Wands, though, is showing that there's some barriers, there's some walls, there's some guardedness, whether it's on your side or their side, or maybe even mutual, to be honest, because the 2 of Cups is in between these cards. These cards came out as a stack. I think it's both. I think it's both. And so this is clarifying the moon, which does bring in more of like a question and uncertainty and mystery and wondering and what's really going on here. I do feel like if you're dealing with another person romantically, or even, I mean, this feels more romantic, I gotta be honest, so I'm gonna just stick with it. I do feel by the full moon, you'll have more clarity about where things are going, where their emotions are at. You're going to probably open up or say something, or wear your heart on your sleeve a little bit more. You might be resistant to that right now, or, you know, I do see, like, you will be vulnerable. Like, if you notice on this 9 of Wands, he does take his helmet off, right? So vulnerability is a strength. Showing your emotions takes a lot of strength, and it can be scary as hell. But I do see you letting your guard down. Or that's something that you're going to be working on, or that's something you're going to expect. Is like, you can kind of drop your armor, drop your weapons. You don't have to be on full defense. In the past, yeah, you had reasons for it, but, you know, this is a time for healing, a time to do things differently. 8 of Swords reversed, Emperor reversed, and the Wheel of Fortune. Changes that are happening beyond your control, and changes that you don't necessarily expect or you don't really see coming, right? This is all happening kind of behind the scenes, or behind closed doors. Even when we look at this 8 of Swords on the front, she is blindfolded, right? She can't see shit. Backside of the 8 of Swords, she's still blindfolded, and her hands are tied too. She doesn't even know that this is coming towards her full-fledged, full-on. So it's a bit of a surprise. And I do see, because this is at the bottom of the deck, it was 8 of Swords, Emperor reversed, and then the Wheel of Fortune. I do see with this Wheel of Fortune, we have the Sun backside. there's certain walls that you have put up to protect yourself. And remember, that's what we were saying earlier with the world. Is like, you know, I see you're like in this process of recovering, almost like your own personal ozone layer. Your energetic field is healing after it's been like tainted or destroyed or compromised in certain ways. You're in this process of rebuilding your walls and rebuilding your, almost like your own personal army, your energetic army, your spiritual guide army, whatever. Spirit army. Yes. Okay. Spirit army. Yeah. But I feel here, either it's like your wall is coming down, or it's not even coming down, but like you're opening, there's like an opening, like you can open the door and you're like, okay, well, you can come in. Kind of like plant cells, plant walls, plant cells have the walls. I don't know, that was like a long time ago when I studied that shit. But you know what I mean. So it's like a screen on a door. You can decide what comes in. Some things can come in, but not everything. Or like a mask, right? Certain particles can come in, but not everything. So it's kind of like sorting through what you want to keep with you, what you don't. So, I mean, and then we have the Six of Cups even underneath that too. So there's, again, some past things being brought up, some memories being brought up, recreating a new life, new future, healing, reflecting on what happened, what went wrong, so that you can have a very different outcome. What an interesting reading. I hope this helps. I hope this makes sense for somebody out there, because I don't know where I'm at right now at the end of the reading. I'm like, what did we talk about? What was this about? Like, that's when I was fucking channeling, because, bitch, I don't even remember this reading anymore. Like, that's how quickly I don't even remember. So I'm gonna have to go back and listen, because I don't even remember. But yeah, I hope this helps you, Capricorn. Sending you lots of love and good energy your way. Please let me know if this helps or if it's insightful. Leave a like, comment, subscribe. If you'd like to book a private reading with me, the info's in the description box down below, and I shall see you later. Bye.